am I over here looking like black and yellow, black and yellow? Living my life like it's golden, golden. Oh my God. I just need a thumbnail. I'm all sweating.
Who I am right now.
Oh my God, this is heavy. Oh Lord Jesus, be some coverage. What is this? Wind up, wind up, wind up. Oh yeah. Hello, if you've never seen me before, hi, my name is Youkeyy, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be using a full face, almost a full face of Covergirl products because I recently got a PR package from them. So thank you, Covergirl, for sending me this package. I was quite emotional when I first got this package because I was thinking, man, this is huge. I've only seen all the huge YouTubers open up this PR package on Snapchat or wherever. And for Covergirl to have sent this to me, I'm super grateful. Thank you guys so much. It's the biggest PR package that I've gotten to date. It's weird to me because once you've seen a PR package that YouTubers in the millions or hundreds of thousands have unboxed, you're like, oh, that's cool, that's nice. You know, I'm just watching from the outside. And then they send it to you and it's like, who, me? Me? No, but seriously, thank you so much. Thank you, Covergirl. I did unbox this on Snapchat and Instagram stories, and a lot of you said you wanted me to do a video on it. So here is the video. I just wanted to do a little first impressions on this, you know, nothing too dramatic. This is the lip section, all this. Can you see that? Yeah. And then we have the eye compartment. This is the skin compartment. What I usually do is lay my lay my brow product down first and then apply foundation and then go back and conceal around the brows and all that. So this is the Easy Breezy Brow Micro Fine Define Pencil, and I'm gonna go for rich brown because my brow hairs are pretty dark. I prefer to use a brow pencil. That's just my own thing. It doesn't glide on really easily. I'm having to go in pretty hard to get color payoff for this. By the way, just because they sent me a PR product does not change the fact that I'm still going to be honest and giving you guys a tea on these products. So this is $6.99. The NYX Micro Brow Pencil that I love, I use that one in the color black. That one is, I believe, $9.99. So this is $3 less. It's doable. It is doable in my opinion. You just have to work a little bit harder and it doesn't glide on as easily as I would like for it to. For $6.99, I can get jiggy with this. By the way, we have a lot of people who are new to the subscriber family on this side of YouTube, the Youkeyy tube. Wait. Youkeyy tube, that actually could go. Hello, hi, my name is Youkeyy. Welcome. I am your chief ambassador of weird. I thought this was going to be too light for my brows, but as long as I go back in to kind of darken things up, it doesn't look too bad. So the next step I normally take is to kind of gel down the brows. Obviously there's no like clear mascara in here, but I normally use the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara and use that as my brow gel. You can use this on your brows and on your lashes as well. And this is super cheap too, like $4 or $5, probably even cheaper. All right, well, scratch that. I ran out of my Fenty Beauty, I think. So just gonna mix my other combination, which is the Lancome Teint Idole 500 Suede W, and my other one, I cannot think of the name. Oh, the Ordinary Coverage Foundation 3.1Y. Look who's using a sponge. It said she never would. And if you haven't seen my video talking about this sponge and using it for the first time, go ahead and check it out because it takes a lot for me to be able to go back on my word on a certain routine for makeup that I use or a certain technique or tool or whatever, especially for that product to make me change my mind to be $1.55. Next, I'm going to clean up around the brows. Let's see what they have for concealer because I looked at the options and there are no shade names on these, and this is the darkest shade. So I don't know if I'll be able to use this one at all. So I'm just going to use my normal brow product that I normally use to clean up around the brows. Technically, I do have a Covergirl foundation, the Vitalist Healthy Elixir one. but it made me feel itchy when I did the review and wear test. So I'm just not going to be using it anymore, just to be on the safe side. This is the lightest color that the concealer comes in, and this is the darkest color that the concealer comes in. Are you kidding me? Who's gonna be able to use this? So these are the concealers. They're not in any particular order, but they legit look very, very similar. I didn't try their brow pomade. I'm not really a brow pomade person. I used to be, but I think all of these I'm just gonna put in the giveaway. They also have an applicator, a little brush you can use as well, so that's pretty cool. These are the different brow pomade shades. I'm gonna use their eyeshadow primer. Now, I have not used a legit eyeshadow primer in so long. So this will be interesting, especially because you guys know I am a concealer as eyeshadow based kind of gal. If you watched my taking makeup advice from mean comments video, that's how I got those shadows to look so pigmented, because there was concealer on my lids and I didn't set it with powder before going in and just patting on those colors. This is the Katy Kat eyeshadow palette. This one is called Cool Cat. And then we've got Hot Cat. And this is the True Naked Smoky Eye palette. I think I'm gonna use this one just because there are actual shades I can use in there to blend and transition my way to greatness. So that's just a light touch into the palette. Oh, that's a lot of fallout. What in the world? Yeah, these are, oh, let me see if I can show you guys. These are breaking apart really easily. Oh no, I'm barely touching it. No. I wish I could show you guys what's happening as I'm tapping it off the brush, the excess I mean. Okay, well the color showed up on my eyes, which is good considering. I wonder if this has talc in it. Sure enough, it does. I feel like lately, whenever I've been using eyeshadow palettes or eyeshadows that have talc in them, whenever I tap off any excess shadow, lately what I've been noticing is as I'm inhaling, I start to kind of cough. And when I notice that a shadow is acting up or have given me a lot of kickback, I always go in way more gently than I normally would. That's how I know it's way too powdery, because it's making me cough so bad. So let me show you what this is looking like so far. I was so gentle whenever I was going in to tap in each shadow. So let's see if this one does the same thing. This darker color here, right next to it, it's not giving me as much kickback. I just realized I forgot to use their luminizing lotion. This is the deepest of the two. So it gives it a nice little subtle sheen. I tend to kind of run away from these types of colors when it comes to the eyes. I'm gonna take this gold shimmer all over the lid. Okay, now is an opportune time to try their setting spray, or hold on, Look Lock Up. Okay, it's a little better. This palette is $9.99. So far, my least favorite thing is definitely this eyeshadow palette. I'm just not feeling it. So time for concealer, and I'm scared. Just one of those like wind up forever. Wind up, wind up, wind up. Oh yeah, wind up, wind up, wind up. Oh yeah. Ooh, I don't know how to feel about this, you guys. Preferably, I'd like to go at least like 2-3 shades darker than this for a concealer color. Ew, it blends out kind of funny. I'm having to use the other side of my sponge just to be able to get it to blend into my foundation color. So I don't know if you guys can see, but as I'm going in to blend out the concealer, it's picking up my foundation and causing patches. Oh my god, what the heck? Oh no. Oh Lord Jesus, be some coverage. What is this? This is not good at all. Again, I don't know whether this has to do with the foundation that I have on. I'm hoping it's the foundation that I have on, because if this concealer operates like this with other foundations, it's a little weird to blend out. It doesn't blend out as easily as some of my other concealers do. This concealer is $8.99. They do have a powder, but I'm gonna use that for all over my face. Should I really? Okay, no. I like that it comes with a little cosmetic sponge. This is the deepest shade, by the way. I was gonna use this all over my face, like, oh, from afar it looks good, but it's not, no. So I'm assuming this is meant to be an all over powder. Is it me or do these two look almost the same? Here are the other 3 shades for the powder. And then this is the deepest one. It almost matches with my background. I'm gonna use it to set underneath the eyes and see how that goes. Might as well just use this to highlight everywhere. So after dusting off the excess, it doesn't look too bad. It looks like it's pretty smoothing to me. So if you're close to this skin color, you can use this for all over your face. These are the Get In Line liquid eyeliners, and you can see the colors from the top of the packaging. Ooh, I like that the tip is so pointy. Look at that. It really lets you get in there. Yeah, it is a felt tip liner. Why does this one look so good and this one looks like booty? But I really like the applicator on this. You can get some sharp lines with this applicator. This is the color correcting palette. Didn't use that, wasn't intending to anyway. So before I move on to the highlighter real quick, I just noticed that the Peacock Flare mascara comes in like a regular Peacock Flare, and then one of them says Hydrofuge on it. Here's what the applicator looks like. I'm not really big on mascara. I'll just use whatever I kind of have on hand because I always wear false lashes. And my natural lashes are very short. There's nothing really special. It's mascara. It does what any other mascara does. So I do feel like the applicator of the mascara is a little bit difficult if you have really short lashes. So these are the highlighters. They're little pots. Not a fan of the smell. Here's one that I swatched earlier. Let me just swatch it for you guys. Super creamy. Like, it's almost like lotion. And if you just blend it out, nice little sheen. This color is, oh, they don't really have names, they just have numbers. So this one is number 1, and this is number 2. This is number 3, number 4. Nice rich golden color. Here we have number 5 and number 6, kind of a champagne-y bronze color. I'm gonna use number 4. Ooh, that's pretty. So this one is a little bit dark for me, but oh, it's kind of giving me that cast. As I'm using this, what I'm thinking about is how to use this as an eyeshadow. And once it's applied to the skin, it does kind of dry down. So once it's kind of set into the skin, it doesn't really move. It dries down. I feel like all of these are pretty subtle highlights, but you can definitely build them up to have way more pop, more glow, more sparkle, more bling, more shebang, you know? These are some of the Melting Pout matte liquid lipsticks. And here's some more. I'm kind of matching the packaging with the white line. You see that? Yeah. And here are some of the Queen Collection matte liquid lipsticks. And here are more colors. Here are some of the Katy Kat glosses. I'm assuming this is a clear gloss, because if this is straight, oh my gosh, no, I think it is white. They really came out with a white gloss. And here's some more of the Katy Kat gloss colors. I really want to try this blue just to try. So that's what the blue gloss looks like. This one is called Sweetest Taboo. It's really pretty. You're giving me the sweetest taboo. That's why I want to use a bright color and I want to be extra. This is one of the Melting Pout matte liquid lipsticks. Very sheer. I can't place the smell, but it definitely smells funny to me. I'm really having to dip back in quite a few times to get the opacity that I want. I thought I would like this color because looking at the bottle, I was like, ooh, something bright and shiny. But now I'm like, I'm noticing it does kind of take a little bit for the Melting Pout matte to dry down. The Melting Pout matte feels really comfortable on the lips. I had to go in a few times to get this color up. This is the shade in Seismic Impulsion. Wow, I don't think I've ever heard a makeup item called that. This actually does feel comfortable on the lips. Came off quite patchy, had to go in a few times, still looking a little bit patchy. I'm just gonna set everything with their setting spray. It's called the Look Lockup All Day Setting Mist. The smell reminds me of skincare. I don't know if that's weird, but the smell of this reminds me of skincare. It's a pretty fine mist, but it kind of like sputters out a little bit every now and then. This is the completed look, you guys. I tried my best. I really did. This ended up kind of being a struggle video, especially this nonsense right here. This lip is very comfortable. Very comfortable. I might be able to rock with this. I'm gonna check out the other colors just to see what they're like. So favorite items, the eyeliner because of the applicator. I feel like the highlighter would be perfect for those days where you have a no makeup look, or if you don't have any makeup on your face and you just want a bit of a glow, you can just pat that onto the high points of the cheeks and be perfect. I will go ahead and say this is kind of a borderline product for me, because even though I didn't like the fact that it didn't really glide on easily, with a little bit more pressure I was able to get that opacity that I wanted. So this I would say is a borderline kind of like it, kind of don't, but I will still be using it product. The concealer was a no for me, but the powder I feel like it is smoothing. However, the shades are not. But hey, if they do happen to have your color in this powder, rock on, do your thing. Let me actually put on one of the glosses just so I have an idea. I don't really know how to feel about the gloss. It's very sticky. Glosses are always going to be sticky, Youkeyy, but sticky in the sense that it's thick and viscous, if that makes sense. Just a little side note, I did go ahead and try one of the Queen Major Shade liquid lipsticks. This is the shade Rebel. I had to go back in at least like 5-6 times to build it up to this, but I really like this shade. It's pretty. The Queen Collection line, this particular color is kind of a hit. I might have to add this to the products about this whole situation that I like. So that is all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you are not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell to get all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads, including the giveaway announcement that is coming soon. There will be one for YouTube and one for Instagram, by the way. And be sure to follow me on social media. I am on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook. For Instagram and Twitter, my handle is now Youkeyy, Youkeyy with an underscore at the end. Be sure to check out some of my other videos as well. And I hope to see you in the next one, Lord willing. Stay blessed. Bye.